Our kind of education, it was meant to produce workers, employees. Yani, the person who designed it, their intention was to make workers, to make employees, to make servants. Now, the higher you go, the more employable you get. To make the matters worse, we were also motivated and encouraged to work hard so that we can be employed. Yani, tulikuwa motivated tufanye kazi kwa bidii ndio twende tuajiriwe, tutafute ajira. That is why it is very, very difficult for people to create jobs in this country. It is very difficult because we were not taught how. We were taught how to be employed, to report back to the boss, to be servants, and to do it diligently. All of us who've been through the system, none of us can be able to build something from the beginning to the very end. We were not taught how to build things. We were taught how to assemble. There is a difference between assembling things and building things. And our education system taught us how to assemble things, not to build things. For example, our engineers, they cannot build a car. They can't assemble one. They cannot build an engine. They can assemble one. You go to school and you are taught how to assemble an engine, but you are not taught how to build one. No, because they don't want you to build an engine. They want you to assemble so that you can be able to be employed. We are kind of the middlemen, and the middlemen cannot operate without the producer. So we cannot stand on our own because we do not know how to produce anything. We know how to assemble, how to be good at servantship. Imagine you've gone to primary school, secondary school, undergraduate, mastering, and you cannot be able to build anything. No, you are good at giving reports. You are good at assembly. And that is why today many of us have gone through school, but we cannot be able to employ ourselves because we were not taught how to do that. We were not taught how to do that. Instead, we were taught how to get jobs from people that are already established, from companies that are already established. The only people that are actually building things in Kenya, watu wa jua kali. They are the jua kali people. And most of them, they didn't go to school. They have learned through trial and error. Anaweka wire hapa, anakon. The rest of us have gone to school. You cannot be able to build a phone. No, but you can be able to assemble one. You cannot be able to build a car, but you can be able to assemble one. You cannot be able to develop a drug, but you can be able to prescribe one. That is how our education system is. This is interesting. Now, they have tried to improve with CBC. But it's literally a mockery. It's a mockery. Because the things that they are teaching our children is how to sweep, how to clean, how to wash. Instead of teaching our children how to build phones, how to build cars, how to build an iron box. They are teaching our children how to make brooms using readily and locally available materials. For example, twigs and grass and what have you. Well, and actually, it's an upgrade from the 844. CBC. Yeah. They are teaching our children how to hawk eggs in the streets. Well, children in China, they are being taught how to build phones, how to repair at an early age. But in Kenya, we are teaching them how to wear bunias. And we are calling it CBC. And the parent is seriously involved in the development of the curriculum. The kind of practical classes that our children are getting, my friend. How to sweep. What? I did not have to go to school to learn how to sweep. I did not go to school to learn how to cook. And I can cook perfectly. Unless, of course, I want to be a chef. And therefore, I require serious skills in cooking. But technology, none of it is being taught in our schools. Because our education system, literally, is supposed to produce workers. You cannot be able to make anything from A to Z. At some point, you will require to get something that is already made. Because you cannot be able to make something by yourself. We need to improve on our system. And not the mockery, the CBCs. Start producing people who can be able to build things from A to Z without requiring something that is man-made. Our engineers, we need to start teaching them not how to assemble engines, but how to build engines. Not how to assemble phones and how to repair phones, but how to build phones. Because if we don't, we shall continue depending on other people for our survival. And we shall continue producing workers and employees and servants. Because that is what we are good at, producing middlemen. We need to stop producing middlemen. Because middlemen cannot operate without the producers. We need to start becoming producers. Producers of everything. Producers of everything. Tuko pamoja.